How's it going? I I'm thinking of switching to an earlier schedule. Possibly doing like trying to do 10, like I usually shoot for around like noonish to like 7ish. Although I usually end up hitting more like 1 p.m. ish to like 7ish. So I'm thinking of switching to an earlier schedule. Uh and I tried to get started. Well, it only occurred to me after I'd been like lounging in bed for a bit this morning that I should try and do the earlier schedule thing. So I sort of rushed and I almost got started relatively early. It is kind of early, right? It's earlier than I usually start, 10:25ish. So yeah, how's that for an intro? Have I wasted enough time? I'll I will. Oh, I don't have my music playing. Hold on. Whatever, whatever would I do without my music? Um, Sorry. uh, I also I usually uh, get comfortable in front of the camera for a second before I go live. But hey, Emerald, how's it going? Oh, chat is really small. I forgot to make chat bigger. Welcome. And yeah, I was just getting started. So you made it here right on time. I was just mentioning, you might have already seen, I posted on Twitter that I'm thinking of moving my schedule to an earlier time. It occurred to me that like the majority of my viewers are from Europe, so like I should really try and work more towards their schedule. Right? I don't know. That's my thought process anyways. I don't know if that's, I guess we'll find out how that works for people as people come in and complain or don't. So yeah, today is we're going to continue. Well, so yeah, so yesterday we started. Kai, I almost said welcome, which was hello and welcome at the same time. How's it going? Welcome to the channel. Um, uh, Yeah, so yesterday I don't know if you guys have seen the game recently. Maybe you saw it yesterday, but what we added in is some more visuals. So now there's not just like the scroll of little dudes across the bottom. There's also like a little backdrop for them. So there's like a little mountain range and stuff. And so yeah, so that's all set up now. But so yeah, these are like most of the visuals that I'll want to be showing. But there are a few more visuals that I want to add now. Specifically, I want to add text to indicate like what is going on. So it's not just like a little tableau. It's actually like a game, and it has like interactive elements and stuff. And then right now it's just like an endless scroll of little dudes across the bottom of the screen. I also want to change that to be, excuse me, I want to change that to be to correlate to the actual players who are participating now. I want to add in, oh yeah, okay, so I guess it's kind of a long list, but I want to add in more character art, so, yeah, so I'm describing that now, Kai. I want to add in more character art. It's the little thing that's on the bottom of the screen, if you haven't noticed it yet. I want to add in more character art so that as you progress through the game, you like level up and you get new, whoops, that's the wrong button. Where am I trying to go? Oh yeah, no, Journey Bot Chat. Journey Bot Chat. Yeah, and I think those are the major points. I think those are all the big ticket items. So, I'm probably not going to start with character art yet. I'm probably going to try and hook up those other things first, like the more game system. Well, I mean, character leveling is a game system, but the more fundamental game system. So, like like the text is going to be an important one because for one thing, I want to get rid of the stats commands. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, so. Oh yeah, so I need to do text. Ooh, all right, so I need to do text. Um, huh. I guess. Uh, how do I want to do this? I guess I could just like go online and get like a free font, which might be the quickest way to do this. I think I'm gonna want to use monospace because oh wow. Oh, that's awesome. Oh wow. Oh, that's so cool, Emerald. I'm glad I could be a part of that because that wow, that sounds really cool. Um, congratulations on making that move. That I want to go study design in Zurich. No, that sounds really great. So thank you for sharing that. That's really cool to hear. um, wow. um, awesome. Sorry, I just that's vague. No, that's just really cool, and it makes me feel special. um, I what was I gonna? I was gonna. Oh, free fonts I was talking about before we started talking about that. I yeah, I'm gonna find a good free font, I guess, because I try not I try to make my own things, but like maybe I should just make my own thing. It could be like a pixel font. No, what would pixel look like? Sorry, I'm gonna open a portal to another dimension. I apologize in advance. I just want to see, like, I can't really see, on my screen I can't really see, like, it just, those visuals don't show up on the bottom of my screen, they only show up through OBS, so in order to look at them I have to look at OBS. Would it look weird to use a pixel font? Probably, right? Because nothing else is pixels. A pixel font I could whip up really fast. But I think a nicer font would take me a while, so I should probably just use a free font instead. Yeah, I try and make my own materials, but, this might be one of those instances where I do not. I instead just use whatever. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so free fonts. Sure. Wait, are Google fonts free to use, or are there like different licenses? Like, are there some free fonts that they have here? How do these work? Maybe they might not be. This might not be what I'm looking for. I just remembered that like it had a much nicer, like this has a much nicer interface. So if I could use these, that would be nice. But I don't know what the deal is there, so I'll just look for freer ones. What are the licensing terms here? Oh, oh, that's dumb. It's not free at all. um, Alright, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make my own, I think, because gosh, I don't want to deal with that junk. Alright, so how should I do this? Actually, I guess I don't have to make it monospace if I don't feel like it. Yeah, I need something that's license free, like free for. I don't know. I guess I don't. I don't know what the rules are about commercial use, so I'm just gonna make my own. I mean, unless I could find like one that literally is like not just like free, but like free. That would be nice. But I mean, the other reason I don't really tend to use those type of assets is because like, why would anything be free? Like, I don't know. So, like, I don't know. You tend to get what you pay for, right? So, like, for free stuff, like, you tend to get what you pay for. Right. How do I want to set this up? I guess I'll just, like, monospace might be easier. So, yeah, alright, I'm just gonna, alright, sorry, I'm gonna bust out my tablet, so I need to shift stuff around slightly. Doop-a-doop. Don't mind me, just rearranging things. Shifting camera, whatnot. Plugging in tablet, and so on. Alright, so how big do I want these characters to be? Oh, yeah, I don't know if I can scale stuff in Pygame, so I should make them. Oh, I should make this all to scale. Ooh. I guess I hadn't 100% thought about this yet. How this would work exactly. Because this text might have to be pretty big. Oh no, I might actually want to do like different font sizes. So maybe I should do this in vector, so that way if I do it in vector, then oh, oops, sorry. I got distracted with something on my other screen, but I was looking at the wrong thing on my other screen. I thought I got a notification, but yeah, so I should probably do this in like vector, so that way I can resize it as needed. Yeah, that sounds smart. Alright, fortunately I have a vector drawing application somewhere. Let me see if I can remember where. Here we go. Oops, not that. I'm guessing the little dude stopped marching because I had to minimize the window for a second. Alright, so what you doing over here? Alright. So yeah, I'll just start. Like, this doesn't have to be super mind-blowing or anything. I can always like tune this up later as need be. Like, all the art is very baseline, like not extravagant. So, oh, and I don't need my tablet for this. Welp. Alright. So never mind that. Put that away. Alright. Sorry. I'm just gonna I just slide my desk around, or not my desk, but like slide around all the contents of my desk whenever I bust out my tablet, so sorry. There we go. Alright, yeah, now I don't have to worry about like sizing or anything up front, because I can always just rescale it as needed. So, I'm probably not gonna do cases, I'm probably just gonna do mono case. So should I do mono uppercase or lowercase? I guess I'll do uppercase. No, lowercase. But I need to show players names. And would people take offense if I did their names all lowercase? So maybe I'll do all uppercase. I think that I'll just try to make it an inoffensive uppercase. Alright, so A is pretty easy, right? Oh, hold on. How do I do set the stroke step? What the? Are you kidding? I can't set the stroke until after I make the line. Lame. So like A is pretty straightforward. I'll worry about the line width later. And I wish it wouldn't give me this page backdrop. Can I get one without the page backdrop? White opaque. Is that? No. Why does it keep giving me this page backdrop? No one cares about your stupid page backdrop, bruh. Alright, well, I'll just make it go away manually. By like just working down here instead. Actually, no, I can work within the system. I'll just make it a much different scale. Oh, and then I don't have to worry about line width as much. If I just work on a much smaller scale. Or at least the default line width will be a little bit better. Or will it? Does it line width scale down too? Anyways, this is probably close enough for now. I'm satisfied with this. All right, so now let's whatever. No, I'll tweak it later. I'll just put in a baseline first. All right, so Gizmo, okay, welcome back. How's it going? We're making a font because I don't know, fonts are good. They're nice. They're useful for some things. Oh right, it has to, okay. So yeah, this font has to have it has to have the entire alphabet. It has to have numerals 0 through 9, and it has to have I probably want it to have the plus sign because I want to indicate like that you're gaining score. I probably want commas or like separator characters so that when score gets really big, it's still clear how much score, like it's still readable. It's not just like a mess of numbers. What else? The pound sign, because to represent action commands. All right, so that might be the exhaustive list, and we're making it, so we can always add in new stuff as need be. So A, B. Whoa, why is that suddenly so? Oh, because this one got scaled down when I was scaling it. Right. All right. So what is this line? Whoops, no, go away. So this is line width 1. What is this line width then? Minuscule. All right. Whatever. That's fine. And again, I'll tweak this to get it more how I like it. It's going. It's going. So yeah, so we're about to add text in, and so in order to add text, we need a font to add in, and so that's what we're cooking up now. What the heck was that? Nope, not that. I don't know what that was about. Alright, so it's like, I don't know, like this, I guess. Oops, no, not like that. Like, I don't know, something like that. Not really though. Let me fix the fix these a little bit. No, that's too much. Yeah, more like that, I guess is good. And then copy paste. Oop, wait, what? No. Move this. Oh, actually, scale this one down a little bit. And scale this one up a little bit. Oh, not too much. Fix the line width on both of them. Again, I'm gonna move a little quickly, and it's gonna look a little rough, but whatever. It'll be fine. It'll all work out, I assure you. Maybe. I don't know. It should all work out, I hope. Whoops. No, that's not how that works. I go like this, and then hook it down, and then go like, whoops, other way around. Like this, I guess, is how to make that. Except not really. Yeah, so I have very limited experience working with vector stuff. I downloaded this program for, what was it? I kept making little icons and getting really frustrated with the tools that I was using to make little icons. So eventually people were just like, you should be using a vector. You should be using like a vector art package. And I'm like, all right, fine. I will figure out what a vector art package is and start using that. Oh, cool. Oh, okay, yeah, right. Yeah, so I'm moving my schedule earlier, I think. I'm trying to move my schedule a little earlier in the day because it occurred to me, like, a lot of people are watching from, like, Europe, where, like, this is like the afternoon already, I guess, right? And then, yeah, for me, this is still the morning. And I tend to take, like, pretty lazy mornings such that, like, it takes me a while to get going, so I think I'm going to try and curb that a little bit and get going a little faster. I think I'm going to add new control points here just to get a better curve value. I don't know, I was feeling a little bit wonky the way it curved at the top. Oops, my computer is running out of batteries. It's going to deactivate the mouse if I don't plug it in. So there we go. I want to deactivate the mouse. Come back, mouse. We miss you, mouse. Mouse, we miss you. There we go. Alright, again, that's probably fine for our purposes. I'm not going to spend super much time working on this. Usually drunk. Just to give you a heads up, this is a all ages sort of channel. Well, I mean, like, you have to be 13 years old to be on Twitch, so, like, this channel is not inappropriate, so I'm not going to answer your question. I guess that'll be my answer to your question. So, how's it going? Welcome to the channel, by the way. Thank you. Thank you, MJ. Nata. Yeah. I I can just really relate to that story because that's how I got through that's how I got my degree in, in computer science was flirting with boys so that that they would do my work for me. It's just a really relatable story, right? It's how we all find our way. Um, yeah. Thank you for that suggestion. I really should. I think I'm just gonna give it one more shot, and then as soon as it gets slightly difficult, I'm gonna just ask a cute boy for help. uh, if anyone missed that, that was a reference to the computer science Barbie title that we have going on in the stream today. Which is really just so tragic, but so rife for comedy. Alright, what are we doing here? It's a little too wide. Oh, right, because this is supposed to be like monospace, so I should really be careful about width here. Also, I should make it look quasi. If it's gonna be sloppy, it should at least be consistently sloppy. It shouldn't be like varying degrees of sloppy. It should have like a unified sloppiness aesthetic. Or something like that, maybe. I don't know. Good enough. A, B, C, D. I did not just count through the alphabet to figure out what letter's coming next. I swear to you. I know that E comes after D. I swear to you. I totally know that. Vinny, hey, how's it going? Yeah, we're making a font so that because like I don't know, if anyone who's watched the stream before knows I don't tend to use other people's creative material. I tend to make my own, and I like today at the start of the stream I was almost like I don't want to make a font. I'm just gonna use like a free font or something, and then I looked for one for like half a second, and then I was immediately like, no, I'm just gonna make my own. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I don't think it'll take too long. Because for one thing, I know my alphabet. And for another thing, we're not we're not hitting a high bar here. It's gonna be pretty fast and loose, this one. Actually, maybe I should do my edges differently for orthogonal characters. Maybe I'll just use the broken edges for curved characters. Alright, I should zoom in for these because whoa, no, what the heck are you doing? Wow, what was that? It like went all nebulous. Or no, stop going squonky. Weird. I don't know what that's about. Bring this in slightly. Alright, yeah, that's probably fine. Oh, up slightly. Just a touch. Oops. Oh, what are you doing? Alright, yeah, that's fine. A, B, C, D, E. I'll probably clean up these edges, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, and F is easy, right? I just copy and paste this, and then take out the bottom bar, right? Ta-da. Look, I'm an expert font maker. G. It's gonna be a lot like C. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that since I want to retain like a lot of the same shapes, as I progress through the alphabet, I'm gonna make this squatter and wider, because this is not conducive to drawing an alphabet. Also, I can narrow this. No, I can't. That's as narrow as it gets. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna stretch this out a little bit. There we go. Actually, I'll keep the toolbar on screen in case anyone wants to learn about how the toolbar works. Alright, it's a little bit better. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So I want to scale it in a little bit because there's going to be slight extension with the vertical bar that we're adding. Oops. But I'm not going to do a super complex character either. It's just going to be one additional vertical bar. Go deselect. Stop having that other thing selected. Stop. Okay, there we go. So just like, probably just like that. Probably. It's not going to be a fancy character set. So actually, no. I guess I could do. Yeah, no. I don't have to scale it in. I can keep it the regular scale. And then just line this up so that it cuts. Not like that, but like that. So it's the same width overall. No, what are you doing? That's the same width overall. It just yeah. It might feel a little bit weightier. So I might want to curb it a little bit, maybe. Yeah, no, I probably do. But actually, yeah, I won't curb the whole thing. I'll just curb the lower edge a little bit, just so it's because like I don't know. It's not always just about like strictly like the dimensionality of it. Sometimes it's about like it's not strictly about like the bounding boxes that give you the sense of distance, but sometimes it's about like the weight. So since this bar at the bottom is a lot weightier than just like the little hook, like it, I don't know. Like I said, this isn't going to be. Alan said he'd be here. I hope Alan's here, because like, how else are we going to finish this project without Alan? I haven't actually. It might be a bit disingenuous to have titled my stream what I titled my stream, considering I'm not actually up to date on the canon of CompSci Barbie, but H comes next, right? H, E, F, G, H. So the theme of today's no, you know what? Actually, the title of today's stream is fairly accurate because you're gonna hear me counting out my alphabet a lot, which I think it is salient and pertinent to what we're doing here. All right. Oh, I should use the top bar instead of the middle bar, but whatever, that's fine. I'll do a pass on line weight or character width later, because I think I want it to be. No, I keep saying I want it to be monospace, but then I keep reminding myself, no, it doesn't have to be monospace. So, all right. One thing I will do though is to set up a top and a bottom bar, just so I can keep track of roughly the expected height and width of these things, because that is something that I know I'll want fixed. I won't want them to be like excessively taller or excessively shorter than the other characters. But yeah, if we're just looking at it, it's already very clear that we want to like these characters are not like of the same set yet. Like this H is so narrow compared to this A, for example. Thanks, usually drunk. Oh, what the frick? Sorry, I'm like a terrible moderator. Sorry. I try and be better about that sort of stuff, but yeah, no, get out of here, usually drunk. So the program I'm using right now for Vinny is Inkscape. Yeah, so it is a free software. So I'm not against all free things, I guess. I don't know. Like the assets themselves, I don't know. I enjoy doing stuff. I enjoy stuff like making assets like that. So I guess that's why I tend to do it myself. Also, like, I mean, the more I work on these things myself, the better I get at making things like this. So who knows? Maybe someday I'll actually be good at making a font set. Maybe, I don't know. It could happen. Crazier things have happened. What do I use for a font, by the way? I'm literally making this font, Gizmoke. I'm literally making it. You are watching me make it. You are you are here. You are witnessing me make this font. Oh, what do I use? Oh, sorry. I misread the question. What do I use a font for? Fonts are for showing text. Sorry, I guess I didn't expect that question. Everywhere you see text, like this question is in a font. Look at this. This what we see here. What do you use a font for, by the way? That is a font that someone made, and it's that font is how this text is represented. So Uh, yeah. Does that answer your question? Because if that doesn't, I'm not sure what the I can't. I'm not sure I understand the question. Um, uh, why did usually drunk get timed out? Are you kidding? Or if you didn't see what he said, then like, yikes. That's why he got timed out, so that you don't see what he said. um, yeah, no. Oh yeah, I was gonna add a thing in my like bio section or like in the information panel below the stream or beside the stream if you're on mobile about how like don't say inappropriate things. Uh, that's like that's how you get timed out here, or it's how you get banned. Yes, good. All right, so I'm not a bad moderator then. Yay! I'm a good moderator, kind of. Good enough. Anyways, all right. So let's just carry on for now. I can do all the tweaking and tuning afterwards. All right, so I'm gonna borrow this for the eye. I'm gonna borrow these for the eye as well. There. Easy enough. H-I-J. Yeah, you're gonna hear me saying that a lot. Saying that stuff a lot. Zimmy, welcome. How's it going? We're making a font. So, alright, so I don't really have anything to inherit J from yet. Yeah, no, I'll just invent a J. I'll do it with some... Like, I want it to look like it's from the same like, sort of curve family as the other curvy characters, so... let's go, like, what'll it be? It'll be like... Oh, not... wrong tool. I keep selecting that tool by accident. So it'll be long. So what I'm doing now is I'm stretching out the curve, and then the next thing I do... Wow, I stretched it too far. But the next thing I do is to actually, like, place the curve. And so now... Whoops. Now that I've done that, I can go in and tweak those settings so I can make it less curvaceous. And I already know that I want to add in an extra control point because I want it to start out much straighter, and then get and then introduce the curve at the lower section. So actually, whoops, no. I really wish that was not a thing that I could do in this program, because I never want to do that, and it's always like, oh, you want to do this, right? No, I never want to do that. Wait, why does this not have a control point? Useless. Die. Alright. I don't know. Sometimes the points on the line don't have like these tangent handles, and I honestly don't know what to do. I don't know like what causes that, and I don't know what to do when that happens. So I usually just delete it and make a new one. Alright, so I seriously wish that was not a thing I could do in this program. I really don't think that the utility of that function outweighs how easy it is to just screw everything up with that function. Alright, is that like in the same family of curves? Kind of. I guess it doesn't need to actually be that long. So I can like tighten it up a little bit. There we go. And then I think, oh yeah, I want to move it down slightly. Yeah! 5. Alright, copy paste. Move this here. Do I want my J to be like fancy? Nah, I don't want a fancy J. Oh yeah, maybe slightly fancy. Like the top mark will be just slightly askew. Nah, that's weird. I don't know if I don't know how much I like these. Do I need to have this top line on the J? I might just go with that and then narrow this a little bit. Except I don't actually want to narrow the line right. Yeah, that's probably fine. Oops, not that. Oh yeah, right, because I have those there. I have to get bigger just in order. Alright, whatever. I'll stop. I keep wanting to nudge stuff around as if this were final or like good in any way. Oh yeah, the other thing I want to do is I need to make this so this font can be like on almost any background. So whoa, what's happening with the graphics? Why's the background all screwed up? The background's screwed up, right? I'm not just imagining that, right? Yeah. Why isn't there more background? What happened to the background? What? what? What happened? That's weird. Yeah, what would be causing that? I just put in the new background, or the new graphics yesterday, so I guess today is also the day that we find bugs with that. Um, huh. I wonder how many times it looped before that happened. I, hmm. Yeah, what on earth? What on earth is causing that? I guess, yeah, let's look at the values of BG scroll. BG scroll 0. Oh, they're both on top of each other. Why are they on top of each other? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, no. No, oh, no, I know what it is. It's because there's two of them and I only... Right, no, so no, this isn't supposed to be plus 1600, this is supposed to be plus 3200. Right. Right. Save that. Alright, that's what happened there. Sorry about the disappearing graphics. I can put that back up and running. Alright, fix the graphics. Sorry. There's two of them and I was only offsetting them by the distance of one, so the first time one got offset, they would overlap and then they would just scroll on top of each other. Yep. Yeah, done. We're so yeah. Yesterday we started adding new visuals, and today we're continuing on with it. The next thing that we're adding is the text. So we're just whipping up some characters that we can use to represent text. And so JK comes after J. K comes after J. JK. I knew that. Oh, so I haven't really done anything like this yet. Except, I mean, I guess with the... Oh, yeah, you know what? The B kind of set a precedent for a slightly higher mid-bar, so I'll actually want... Oop, not that. Not that high. I think I'll actually want these to be a bit... just slightly higher up. Like, more like... that, I think, is about where we set the waistline of this character set. So for the K, we'll also probably want to respect that waistline. So actually, yeah, I'll just, for starters, I'll just copy these characters over, or these shapes over, because K is kind of like B, except without the curvature, kind of, in some ways. I don't know. Almost makes sense. Yeah, so, well, no, I guess that was redundant, but whatever. Because really all I need to do is just like click, 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 click. Yeah, alright, and then I can just get rid of those backgrounds, those other characters in the background. Bloop, bloop. I've seen... I know what the... I know I've seen The Big Bang Theory. I don't know if I've seen a full episode or if I just saw parts of an episode. I do know what you're talking about though when you say that, when you say the name of that show, which is not impressive. But like, I don't know. Why do you ask? uh, yeah, that's fine. Alright, and then JKL should be... Whoops, not... Why do I keep doing that? Why is the scroll bar so tiny? L... So I'll start with the vertical bar, everyone's favorite vertical... Whoa, wow, no, don't do that. I'll start with everyone's favorite vertical bar, and then I'll just slap... oh no, an L is just an E with that... Whoops. This scroll bar is going to annoy the heck out of me. Yeah, no, an L is actually just an E with parts of it removed. It's just these parts of the E. So, ha. Oh, I still haven't fixed up my chat filter. I mean, I guess I don't have to do it today because we're going to be working mostly on graphics today. But I have to remember to do that. In fact, I'll write a note to myself so I don't forget. I mean, I'm going to keep forgetting, but eventually I'll remember. Someday I'll remember. Someday. Vlog. Journey. So chat filter with action sim. Yeah. Alright. I like that Control S in Google Drive does nothing because I hit it reflexively sometimes, and yeah. Google Drive autosave, so it's really not necessary for me to be doing that, but whatever. LM. Alright, so I guess here's where it kind of matters if I'm making a monospace font or not, because if I'm making a monospace font, then oh, actually no, you know what? I'm going to use K, because convenient. Oh no, I can't use K. No, yeah, no. I just have to do. Oh yeah, actually no. I have to do this. If I'm gonna have like the points like A, I want the points on M's too. So yeah, no, I have to do this freehand, and then I can just tweak it according to the other parameters. So yeah, something like that, and then I want it to only go down to waist height, and then. Yikes, this is going to come out really bad at first, and then I'll just scale it as needed. Whoa, wait, why aren't you pointy? Why aren't you pointy, you jerk? You terrible jerk. You're only pointy on some ends. Why? 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 What cruel trick is this? Oh. Oh, after a certain narrowness, they just stop being pointy. That's weird. So I need to... Huh. So do I want these to be pointy? Because it's easy to get them pointy, I just have to move it out a little bit, I guess. Which is still, this is still a reasonable width. I think this is probably about how wide the C is. Oops. But I guess now I just have to decide whether I even want them to be pointy. Or whether, because I could just have them pointy down, and, because that looks a little sinister, actually. Like, the A doesn't look sinister, but like, I don't know. This looks like it's trying to be Batman, maybe? I don't know, I'll keep it for now. And then maybe I'll want to change it at some point. I don't know. We shall see. Yeah, I'm making major improvements in my life. Unless you don't consider Inkscape an improvement, in which case I'm same as I ever was. But either way. Alright, I'm going to save this in progress so that, because I've never used this program much, so I don't know how stable it is or whether I'm going to accidentally like lose all my work at some point. Wow, this is the worst. Why am I on desktop? And like, oh, this PC, I guess. Weird. C projects, journey, eval. I'll just save it here for now. Font, I guess, whatever. Inkscape SCV, yeah, sure thing. Why do I just make graphs on the screen? I don't know what you're talking about. I still don't realize what you're making. Why do you... Oh, I'm making an alphabet. Do you not know what an alphabet is? It's characters. I suspect that you do know what an alphabet is because you used an alphabet to ask me that question. Anyways, let me know if the fact that I'm making an alphabet needs further clarification. Alright, I'm going to copy and paste this, and then I'm going to edit the control points to delete this control point, and then just bring this one down, and then bring this up. Okay. Well, I'm glad we cleared that up, Don. Oh. Alright, so I'm not gonna actually, the scroll bar. The scroll bar. I swear I'm clicking on it. I swear to you guys. Alright, I'm not gonna actually use the C, but I'm gonna use the C as a guideline. I guess. I don't know. Because I'm just going to use the circle tool. No, I don't really want to use the circle tool. Do I? Is there an ellipse tool? Can I decide like what type of shape I'm making? How do I choose what type of shape I'm making? Huh. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Anyways. Whoops, nope, not like that. How do I change color? Fill. No fill. And then there we go. Yeah, alright, this is probably fine. I mean, like, not this, but, like, what we're doing here is probably fine. Fine enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go with that. And I can get rid of the C. Nah, I don't 100% like this. Can I edit it? Can I, like, add in? No, it doesn't want to let me add in control points. So I could try and make the C more like this. Oops. Try and make the C more like this shaped. Or just not care. I could just not care. It's close enough. I'm just gonna not care. Element O. P is free. Oh. Oh, you want to know what journey is gonna be? Well, here. So this doesn't answer your question exactly, but it answers your question to the extent that I can really, because I guess okay, no, I guess I can say if this link doesn't answer your question, then there isn't an answer to your question. I thought you've been here before. This isn't your first time to the stream, Don. Have you really never seen me working on Journey before? Element OPQ. Simple enough. Copy the O. Oh yeah, so anyone else who's watching, that link I just posted in chat is where the bot is currently running, or where the game is currently running. So yeah, if you go to that channel, you can't really do it on mobile. I'm just using that channel for testing purposes. I'm going to bring it over to the main channel once it's done. But yeah, what's happening there is basically like the main thrust of the game. Fun fact, you're all getting experience just for... Oh, no, you're not. Never mind. You will all get experience just for your presence once the game switches over to this channel, but if you were in the other channel, then you'd get experience just for being there. Although I'm planning on resetting. This is still like beta, so we're going to... Or this is alpha. This isn't even alpha yet. This is like pre-alpha, so we're definitely going to wipe the servers at some point, just a heads up. Element OPQ. I don't like this O. I don't like this O. What if I just made it a little narrower? Would that make me like it more? No, I think I just don't like it. But I will make it a little narrower. That make me dislike it less. But keep the line weight at 1. I just like it a little bit less. And now I'll use the new one for the Q. Yeah. It's Friday today, you guys. Isn't that exciting? It's exciting for me. Because Friday is my cheat day, where I stop caring about my regular diet, and so tonight, this is literally what's going to be going through my mind all day. Tonight, QR, R is like P with a K tail thing, so I'm going to do that. Tonight is so exciting, you guys. When I stop the stream tonight, or maybe not immediately, but like after the stream this evening, I'm going to order like so much Chinese takeout, and I'm going to eat all of the Chinese takeout. It's not a complex plan. That's literally the... Oh, whoa. Those things are combined? Huh. That's weird. I guess while you're editing the line, you can you can edit it from either end. That's curious. Because I definitely made it from the middle up and then from the middle down, but it unified it, like it kept it as a single thing. Oh, I see no one actually took the bait to go check out JourneyBot. Maybe because you're all on mobile. So here, I'll just show you how it goes real fast. So this is JourneyBot. He's just kind of spamming this channel because no one's playing it right now. But Max Meyer, hey, how's it going? Mr. Max Meyer, excuse me. Mr. Max Meyer, sir. Welcome. Yeah, sorry, chat is a little weird on the screen right now because I just made it bigger so we can see what JourneyBot's doing. So JourneyBot says you encounter a perilous bridge. Will you cross it, swing? Will you cross it, swing across the vines, or cower in fear? So we can cross the bridge. And then once we do that, then shortly thereafter, you've crossed the river. Yay, perfect cross. And the reason I got perfect on this is because, well, like this is an either/or case. It's event type 4, which means that in event type 4, either option is just slightly perilous, or slightly constrained in some regard. So if there had been multiple people here, like this is a multiplayer game, so if there had been multiple people here, and they had all chosen cross, then the bridge would have collapsed, and we wouldn't have gotten perfect cross. Subdue, or the riot is like anything goes. So I got a nice subdue just by luck of the draw. Small herd of kittens are all stuck in a tree. I will shake the tree and catch them. I'm gonna catch them. I'm gonna shake the tree and I'm gonna catch them. Looster, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'll fix chat in just a second. I was just doing this because Don wasn't sure what this game is that we're making, and so I just wanted to show him like how the game actually plays. So the little fur balls floated softly in your arms. So that's like I'm calling these like the prescripted events, because these ones JourneyBot has a database of this type of event, and he just he can just like rattle them off in whatever order, kind of a little random how that happens. And so I have it deactivated now just because I'm not working on the control panel right now. I'm working on graphics. I have the control panel deactivated, but I also have a control panel from which I can initiate these events manually. So it still uses the same system. There's still like different event types, and there's still different actions that you can take and whatnot. Lobster Kovic, hey, the gang's all here. Yeah, so there's still like different actions and like different goals and like some variety to the experience. But yeah, with the control panel, I can make it more like less like a text adventure and more like a tabletop role-playing game where like I'm kind of like the dungeon master in that regard, and so we kind of get to invent the journey together as we go, because, well, I mean, like, yeah, it'd be easier if I had the tool panel open and I could just show you, but like there are different tools, like there's like a way to like I don't want it just to be like me telling you what happens. I want it to be like kind of an adventure that we all kind of devise. So like, yeah, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just supposed to be like a fun thing to do intermittently here and there. Like in this chat channel, JourneyBot is just like shouting stuff out rapid fire, but it's actually going to be a much more gradual pace. So it's not going to get spammy. It's going to like occasionally, like when the events happen, like chat might get a little spammed by that, but for the most part, it's going to be fairly tame. So hopefully, like the goal is not to make it an intrusive or overwhelming sort of experience. It's supposed to be very subtle and kind of like in the background. QRS. Ooh, S. Alright, I'm going to draw S over here because like between the B and the C, I kind of have the information that I need in order to make the S. Hey, I wonder if this is why S comes before A, B, C, D in games. Is because this is the convenient place to draw it. I'm almost certain that's not the reason why, but it'd be funny if it was. So what am I doing? Yeah, here's the second control point, and then we need a control point. Yeah, we probably need a mid control point. Maybe not. I'll see if I can do it just with just with 4 control points. Alright. S. S is gonna need a lot of tweaking because that is not an S. Not an S I'm proud of. Ugh, I hate that control. All right, so you need to be a little less. You need to be a little less enthusiastic. You need to be a lot less enthusiastic. You need to be less enthusiastic. Oh, interesting. I guess it's actually kind of helpful to have them at a slight slant, maybe? Less enthusiasm. Less enthusiasm. I guess, yeah, we don't really have to put a war in the middle. Like, the middle can actually be very... Yeah, oh yeah, we want very little emphasis on those bars in the middle. We want them more on the top and the bottom. But again, not even that much. Alright, so that's better, I feel like. Except, I'm going to move these over so it's a little more balanced. Not that far. Whoops. I don't like that control. I never mean to do that control. I almost never mean to do that control. And then it's actually just slightly too big, so, or slightly too tall, so it's going to shrink it down slightly. Yeah, alright, I think that's good. Put it back up to line with 1. Yeah, alright, I like that. Enough. So now let's put it in its place. Doop-a-doop, deep-dop-a-doop, blurp blorp, bleebity-bling bong. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright. Yeah, QRST. T is easy. It's just I with a bigger top bar and no bottom bar. Fonte, 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 fonte. This is not a fonte. I shouldn't say that time because we started font time not long ago and we're actually pretty close to the end of it too. So font time, we hardly knew ye. QRSTU. I guess J is the closest precedent we have for U. And that's not even a great example, really. So I'm not actually going to use it. I'm just going to use it for comparison purposes. Just so, like, if J and U show up next to each other, they don't look weird next to each other. Because that would be awkward. So, whoops, I keep using that tool. And making these ridiculous, like, kindergarten style lines. Probably need more than 2 control points, right? Oh, no, I definitely need more than 2 control points. Definitely. I was gonna say, like, in order to get it to look like the O, I would actually want relatively few control points, but the O is, like, awful. O is for awful. Oh, I know what I can do to fix the O. Yeah, no, I actually know how I can fix the O. And it won't be that hard, I don't think. I can just cheat it. Yeah, I can totally just cheat the O. For example, I could just, actually, I'm vaguely curious to see how this looks like next to the C. Although, I think I already know that the C is going to have to get narrower. The C is going to get scaled to be a little bit, oof. I never mean to do that. Yeah, the C, I think just, I mean, I could even do it now. I could just narrow the C just ever so much. Not by a dramatic amount, but just a little bit. Just to get those curves more similar. For now, I'm not going to care about it, though. Not yet, anyways. QRSTU. And yeah, that looks good enough with the J as well. Thank you, J. TUV. V is just A, upside down. Kind of. And A is also too wide, I know. I guess I want this character set to be fairly narrow, just because people can have really long Twitch names. And so if we're showing Twitch names on screen, then we'll want it to be, like, kind of scrunchy. Also, we have to like, we don't have to, but I'm going to, like, drop the drop the character. Just so that it shows up on more backgrounds, I'm going to have it light on dark, or like light with like a dark border around it, so it'll be like kind of outlined or kind of shadowed. I don't know if I'm going to go for a shadow look or an outline look yet, but yeah, it'll just, so that way it'll be more readable even on no matter what I do with the backdrop. Like right now the backdrop is like just like mountains, but it could get, you know, it could get more complicated. It could be like a jungle backdrop with like trees and vines and stuff like that, or like, you know, who knows what we will do with it in the future. So how do I flip this? Objects. That was easy. Alright, so W. I'm just gonna flip M, I think. Copy. Yeah, our V is wider than our M, which is crazy. Like M's and W's are like the widest characters, usually. Oh wait, there's a button for it right here, isn't there? Ha! Simple. W. I might bow it out a little bit, because like W's tend to be like less like vertical. If I have space, I'll probably like bow it out a little bit. But I also don't care. As I have mentioned on several occasions, I mostly don't care. So for the X, wait, TUVWXYZ. Am I forgetting anything? Hopefully not. For this, I'm just going to I'm going to use half of this, and I guess I'll extend it a little bit more, because that got, yeah, no, I guess that wasn't a great example, but yeah, no, that wasn't a great example. Whatever, it worked well enough. Copy and, copy paste and flip horizontal, and the waistline. Oh, the waistline. Nah, X might not be able to share the same waistline as everything else, and I probably don't care, because otherwise, like, it's wider at the bottom than at the top. Maybe I can fake a little bit of that, but like, yeah, no, for the most part, it's just gonna look like that. X, Y, Y, Y. Oh, well, this is a little funny, but I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna flip it back to M, and then I'm gonna delete these, and yeah, again, when you get rid of the angly parts, like, they tend to feel shorter, because those angly points extend really high up. So then I'll just extend that up, and then that feels low for the waistline, so I'll probably actually want to bring that up a little bit. And at that point, it's like, why did I even bother copying it? But whatever. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Click once, click twice, not click and drag. Because click once, click twice is how you make a vertical bar, or a straight line, rather than a curvy line. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring the waistline up, because it doesn't even, maybe, yeah, I think I'll make it feel more like the X, I guess. It's probably a better comparison. I hate how, like, the drag thing, like, it clicks. You move it and then it clicks. That's like the first thing I would change about this program, I think, is how that drag scroll works. Anyways, how's that? I think I went a little too far with it. That's probably close enough. Connect that up. Yeah. All right. Cool. X, Y. What comes next? No, I'm just kidding. Z. Oh yeah, no, there's not really a precedent for Z. Although I'm going to use like W, I think, just to keep it in the same dimensions. Like they share very little. There's like almost no similarity there, except that I just want it to use it as a guideline for like what the box is shaped like. It's going to shape like this, and like this. Yeah. Alright. Cool. And we're basically done. Now I'm just going to do a pass on, well, like, yeah, so for example, I have to clearly move some of the control points so that this looks more balanced. And yeah, so now we need to just do like a sanity pass to make sure the shapes look okay together. And honestly, I'm not going to spend much time on it because like I really just want to call this like good enough. So like one thing that stands out is that the H is too narrow. Oops, not that. Nope, not that either. Oops. The H is just too narrow. Oops. 1, not 0. Weirdo. Alright, the H was too narrow. What else? Oh, the C and the G were too wide. But I still want the line width to be 1. And I didn't actually mean to move the G that far over. I just want to scale them uniformly. Alright. What else? I mean, the kerning here is terrible. Oh yeah, the A and the V I wanted to narrow a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, but I should do that uniformly too. Because why not? So... yeah, just a little more like that is better, I think. But I still want the same line width. And I don't want V to be just hanging out over here for no particular reason. Alright, and then the kerning here is bad, but other than that, I think the sizes are actually okay. I'm not going to risk it, though. Who knows, maybe if I move this stuff around, it'll reveal new weirdness. P, B, and R are too high up. Oh, and the A is too far away. P, or BP and R. Oops. Did I get, I might have got too much with that. Or just too high up. Oh, no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ah, you jerk. You deselected what I wanted selected. You jerk. You scurrilous jerk. No. You weirdo. You weird, terrible jerk. P, B, and R are like, they're just too high up. Just want them to be slightly lower down. It might be slightly too low now. Actually, no, B doesn't feel too low. Only P and R feel too low now. Huh. Yeah, so maybe it was just actually, maybe it was just B. Maybe it's just, or maybe, no, B was probably just more extreme than the others. These ones feel okay. Around here, I guess. Alright, so, yeah, we're almost there. So if anyone finds this excruciating, then the good news is we're almost done. And if anyone finds this marvelous and rapturous, then this video will be exported to the archive, so you can watch it again there as many times as you want. You can watch it to your heart's content. I'm going to narrow the X a little more. Wait, which one did I select? Just a skosh. Alright. Anything else? I'm saving this, I'm saving this file. I'm going to export this to a format that we can use in the game, but I'm also just saving this file, as raw, like this data, so that if I ever feel like it, I can come back and actually make these look nicer. But for now, I think that's legit. And what do we do now? So, oh yeah, right. So let's yeah, I don't have to worry about too much about stuff. I'm going to So the first thing I'll do is to select all the characters. And then I'm going to, just for now, I'm going to group them. Group, just so it's a single unit, and then I'm going to copy paste. And then this one is going to be used for like the shadow. Oops. Yeah. So yeah. So when I was saying like, I either want like a shadow or like, I think it'll be uncommon to have like a flat white background. So I think I'm gonna go mostly white text, but just with like a black border. So like actually a better comparison would be like this. Like I think this is roughly the look that we're going for. It's actually that's pretty good. I think I like that. Yeah. Alright, so that's probably going to be the look that we go for. Oh, yeah. Oh. Although something just occurred to me. How are we going to port this into... Oh, huh. Yeah, I guess we could just do something like this. Oh yeah, and how are we going to set up our font file? Like, does Pygame have support for fonts? That'd be convenient. I'm not going to bank on it, but it would be neat. Oh yeah, do they not have like a search tool for their docs? Oh, here we go. Font. Pygame.font. Oh, interesting. True type fonts. True type fonts. Also I'm not done with my font set because, like I said before, I want a separator character for when score gets really long, and I want a separator character for when score gets really long, and a pound sign for the action commands, and what else? A plus sign, I think, are the other things that I want. So I'll have to do that. But, what the heck is a true type font? File formats. Multiple tables. So